You beautiful bastards. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, babies? Is that a wild sister Zuri that I see? Ain't no damn way. YouTube stream? Rent and do, I guess. Cody? How about you shut your ass up, buddy? How about you do that? Why are you on YouTube? Cause I can be, sucker. Stop asking me questions. Why are you on? Because I can be. Problem? Yes. Happy Saturday to everybody. Happy Saturday. Let me wait like another 2-3 minutes before we get into what I'm about to get into. Hope everybody's weekend is going swell. Hope everybody feeling alright, doing alright, feeling alright, doing alright. Hope everybody feeling alright, man. How are y'all weekend going, chat? Streets good, family good, mental health good. Better be. Freaking better be. Hopefully you're doing okay. Delian, is that you? What up, bro? What up, baby boy? A cala. A walla. I need to get the night. Don't worry about all of that. How I get the link to my own stream on a YouTube? Okay, I got you. Why? Man's quitting content. I smell it. What are you talking about? You don't smell nothing then, because I ain't quitting content. Is that burgundy? What black ass doing here? Yo, hope her life been going well for you, Berg. Hope life has been going swell for you, buddy. Give it like another 2 or 3 minutes. How are y'all weekend going, chat? Y'all are good? Fam good? Streets good? What have y'all been up to today? That's what I need to know. You going to WrestleMania? I kind of want to and I kind of don't at the same time. You behind on bills, aren't you? Trying to catch up in your Finny. You're so hilarious. Bought a bunch of comics today. Oh yeah? It was me and my girlfriend 4-year anniversary type beat. So we had a picnic. You gotta be white. Gots to be. Cause ain't no damn way a black couple doing something that wholesome. A picnic? My guy. I see you, brother. See you. Got my oil change. Thirsted on females out of the mall. Well, all right. Well, all right. Want to get into WWE again? Again, it seems like it's fire these days. Hey, it has its moments. I'm not even really like into it, but it has its moments. But yeah, so wait, let me get my stuff together. My stuff together. But yeah, so y'all know I've been not really. You shouldn't really know because I haven't really like talked too much about it. But y'all know how like over the years I like literally will do like a random stream on like YouTube. Like it's not announced. I just be like, hey, let's stream this. Reaction, but like people have always said, bro, you need to stream more on a YouTube gamer. You would need to stream more. So, and because I still have Saul Ortega, if you are in chat right now, or maybe you might see the VOD. I still be having some suckers don't even advertise this junk no more, but these suckers will still like pledge to my Patreon. I'd be like, how these suckers even finding? I haven't advertised my Patreon in years. Suckers still be going, over there and pledging and supporting. I'd be like, damn. So like, I wanted to come up with like, you know, I don't know what this is going to turn into, but I wanted to come up with like some type of stream / show that I could have on like YouTube at least once a month, maybe max twice a month. But this ain't gonna be a weekly thing. It's gonna be like maybe like every 15th of the month, maybe every 13th / 15th of the month. Might make it 2 times throughout the month, but it's gonna be our own show. Us together make this show. This is, you know, it's just gonna be me, but like I want this show to be just as much as it is mine as it's yours. So it's gonna be our show together. We're gonna be talking about games. Might have throw in, you know, some sports and like other trendy topics. Again, I don't really know what this is gonna turn into, but right now this is like the idea that I got. We gonna split the profit. So I'll catch y'all boys later, all right? Come on, have it. You know that. Come on, dad. Come on now, brother. But so this is gonna be like our own thing, and yeah, it's gonna be about games, like other trendy topics, and it's gonna be like once or twice a month. Okay, this is going to be the first one. So you see at like the upper right hand corner, this is going to be a show that's kind of, again, it's just as much as this show is mine, is y'all's as well. So like as I'm discussing these like topics, if you want to like call in, it's going to all be through like Discord. So if you don't have a Discord account, might want to make one for this show. So if I'm talking about, let's say GTA 6, some new news just broke with a GTA 6, and you want to be like, nah, this a black sucker don't know what the hell he's talking about right now. I need to say something. Bam. You call in on a Discord, and if I could get you in, you call in and then speak right. You speak your piece to the people, stuff like that. So viewers will be able to call in and speak their piece on a like a stuff. And you know, sometimes I might have a co-host, some days I might or not. This is my own show, so I can do whatever the hell I want, really. So yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, it's kind of stuff like that, and we gonna see what this turns into, man. And yeah, hopefully it's fun and stuff like that, man. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good weekend so far. Hope everything has been going good with you guys and your fams. To start this junk off, if I could freaking get myself together, we gonna start off with that FF7 Rebirth. Now, FF7 Rebirth has been out for what? Like almost, has it been close to a month now? Or it should be like nearing a month. Well, it's been like what, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3? Well, it's getting close to a month. But yeah, what are y'all impressions? I just meant to press said I'm out. Shut up. What are y'all impressions so far of that FF7 Rebirth? Are you guys liking the game? How much hours you have in the game? Is this the best remake that we have ever seen? Now, I have seen from some like OG FF7 fans that this is like a thing. Let me turn off the freaking music for this. This is like an actual thing. Apparently, like a lot of I guess OG FF7 fans, they're not even really a fan of these remakes like that. Like, even with part one, like, I'm starting to see more and more people come out of the woodworks, be like, this ain't the FF7 that I grew up on liking. This ain't nothing. This trash. And I'm like, I'm thinking most people are like loving these, because I still think when I think about a perfect remake or reboot or something you want to like model a remake after, I really still look at two games, the RE2 remake and what Square Enix is doing with, you know, this FF7. I still think these are like the best remakes, if you want to call this a reimagining of the game, whatever. But I'm enjoying the hell out of Rebirth right now. But apparently a lot of like classic FF7 fans are not liking it. So yeah, chat, how are y'all feeling about FF7? If you want to call in again, I see I do got a better add me gamer. Let me add you, sir. Add you, brother. Let them how are y'all feeling about FF7 so far? How much hours do you guys have into it? If you are a OG fan of the classic one, do you feel like this one is good? Do you feel like, me personally, I got like, I think I'm in chapter 7. I got like maybe 34 hours into it. In chapter 7, I've been doing, this is one of the few games, y'all know I'm very strict on like playing open world titles. Like I literally, these days with open world games, I am very strict, because I'm not about to sit here as a 32-year-old man and invest 70 to 100 plus hours into an open world game that I don't really like that. So, but I found myself like doing all of the side stuff in this game so far, from the Queen's Blood stuff to the Fort Condor stuff to trying to find all the intel. Like, I actually enjoy this. I kind of compare this game to like Elden Ring in like a way, to where Elden Ring for me, even though I was wrong about it, like, it's a refreshing take on like open world games. These are games that when you're playing it, you actually are encouraged to explore and like do other stuff, and it's actually fun. It's not boring. It doesn't feel like, you know, you're like burning yourself out doing it. Like, I'm not skipping none of the stuff in this game. I like it. The only thing I will say personally is I do feel like Rebirth has a little too much mini games in it. Like, sometimes I'll be like, all right, I'm trying to be in combat right now, but it's like, nah, you doing like little you doing like little games here, games there, and it kind of feels like too much at times. That's the only thing that I'll say. And the whole like performance, they just recently had a patch to fix the freaking performance mode and the graphics mode. That junk, at least in my eyes, I don't see no changes at all. Like, I didn't really see no really like big changes or nothing like that. I'm still playing in graphics mode. But yeah, chat, what do y'all think about the game so far? If you want to call in and get your own take going, you could do that. Let me accept. I'm getting some friend requests right here. Guess who the first sucker that's calling in? Lord have mercy. Let's see. My first call in for the show is the annoying bastard Ronan. How are you doing today, Ronan?
Shut up. My Friday would be better. Saturday would be better. Anyway, fucking.
Hey, this is a hey. This is a Christian stream. There will be no cursing on this show, buddy.
Okay, I see. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't think it's really all that bad as people make it out to be. Is it a perfect role-playing game? No. But that's any other game that you would see come into its early or next installment. Have you
Ronan, wait, Ronan, let me ask you a question. Do you have this game?
Yeah, I do, actually.
How much hours you got in it?
16 hours.
16 hours. Okay, you're
Yeah,
like in what chapter? What 2, 3, 4?
4 actually.
Okay, and yeah, just talk about your impressions so far of the game. Did you play part 1 by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and do you like this game so far more than part 1 or? Hey,
Yeah,
and by the way, Ronan, a lot of chat is smelling the cap on your breath. Like they don't think you even have this game or have been playing it. Is there any truth to that?
I do have the game, and also I'm at the point of like hiding some of my like new games. So if you don't see like the game I've been playing on my PS5,
You
then
know what?
just know
Let's
that
test
there's a
that.
feature.
Hey, Ronan, what's your PSN? We are going to do this right now, buddy. What's your PSN?
Roman Ghost Jade.
Uh, you're giving me a second. But keep on talking about your impressions.
No, okay, so I like the game and all. You know, is it perfect? No. I really think that um quite a lot of uh people are more like the reason I feel like people don't really like the remake sequel to Final Fantasy VII is more on the lines of nostalgia. They they like the classic version rather than some of the newer changes that they were getting in these remakes.
Right.
That's just the way that I see it. But as far as the new mini games, I really like them. The racing mini game, that one mini game, which has like the whole, like the pixels and stuff like that, where it's all turn based. I like
What
that.
the hell are you talking
Uh,
about?
there's a mini game in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You probably know the one I'm talking about, but it's the one where they have like these pixelated characters.
What's your PSN by the way again, Ronan?
Ronin Ghost Jade.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Yeah, they have like so in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there is a mini game. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like some mini game, and chat will probably know which one I'm talking about. But it's a mini game where it's all turn based, and all the characters are modeled like how they came out of the original Final Fantasy VII game, where it had like the pixelated characters
Right.
from its character model design.
Right.
Does chat know which one I'm talking about? Or
Ronan, what? Give me a second. Ronan, hold on. Why am I checking? You're literally checking your trophies right now, and FF7 Rebirth ain't even showing up. Like, have you played this game? Yes or no?
I played it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not seeing no like trophies for it though. Like it's not even
Because
like showing up.
Because I told you that before you were looking into it, was that I like to hide like some of my new games and stuff like that to where I'm tracking my progress before I even show like the new games that are coming out. So like when it gets to 100% is when I'll get to reveal them. I don't know why I do that. It's just like a weird habit of mine.
Ronan, just be a real. It's just me and you here right now. Have you played FF7 Rebirth? Just like, be honest.
Sorry about that. No. Listen, I'm in a party chat. I told one of my friends
Please don't tell me my first call in is a fraud. Did you?
I played. Okay,
Please don't tell me that.
No, okay. I played the game. I'm telling you, bro. I played the game.
Did you
don't
though?
have it. Yeah, I don't have it in my list. of like showing them the game because I just hide it. I hide the game. I don't know why. Just hide it, just so I can get like 100% trophies. And then when I get the platinum is when I'll just like reveal it.
This man goes, tell him to take a picture of the case or send it off to PSN. I don't know, Ronan.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm just saying, you starting to sound a little spooky, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you freaking come in talking like, you played the game. You like saying, oh yeah, I'm like 16 hours in. You're freaking talking about games. I don't even know what mini games you were talking about. And I got third, like 34 hours in. Like, you kind of sounding a little spooky right now, Ronan. That's all I'm saying, bro. But I mean, if you played,
have you tried any of the mini games?
Have I? That's all I've been doing. I do more of that than the main quest. That's why I'm like, you like talking about these games that I don't even know.
Just making sure if you know which one the mini games I was talking about, which had like the the old school Final Fantasy VII like characters in it.
You must be talking about maybe Fort Condor, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Let me see real quick. Let's see.
All right, though, Ronan. Thanks for the call in, though, brother. It was great. You was my first call in of a.
Yeah, that is the one. You're right. Right. I had to look it up real quick. That was the one.
Right. But you were my first call in. I don't want to leave you
disappointed out here, man.
You were my first call in of the show, sir. This shall go down in history. Thanks, Ronan.
Have a good evening and good Saturday.
You too, bro. Chat. What do y'all think? Do y'all think he actually played the game? I don't know. Especially once I went on his PSN. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I could literally see like his last played game, and it's the finals. I can see he played Call of Duty 18 hours ago, Yakuza. Like, ain't none of this stuff hiding, but Rebirth is like. I don't know, but whatever. We're getting a call. Woo! Brother DK.
Hello,
Mr. Dwayne.
How you doing?
What's going on, brother? How was your weekend going, sir?
It's straight.
Right. So tell a chat, cause chat. Whoa, my YouTube side. This guy has already beaten the game. He's in New Game Plus now. You got like what 100 and something.
About almost 200.
Yeah, I know you a stank, but so you put a lot of time into this game. So compare.
Absolutely.
I mean, did you play the original FF7?
Yes.
Okay, so how have you been feeling about Rebirth so far? Do you think it's better than Part 1? What's your impressions of a game, sir?
So I do,
and no spoilers for people that you know.
Please talk.
I said no spoilers. I'm just trying to not have people have the game spoiled, sir.
You interrupt me again, I'm not gonna finish.
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, this game is better than Remake, 100%.
Okay.
I think that they very much improved on the side quests because now the side quests are tied to your party. So like you probably noticed that whenever you get a side quest, there's always somebody with you. There's always a party member that's kind of like explaining like the story as you do the side quests, and you learn more about them. So it's not just boring as Cloud by himself doing the side jobs.
Oh, Cloud slander?
A little bit. And Remake, right? Because he didn't have much character in that game. He was kind of broody. There's not much character. Yeah. So this game does a lot for his character too, because his interaction with the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
So that's very important that the group dynamic is really strong in this game.
Oh yeah, it is. And like, okay, so since you played the like OG game, like, do you like at least understand where some of that I guess critiques is coming from like the OG fans?
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of the story is more convoluted, maybe not as straightforward, especially like the new stuff they've added. It's definitely different. And while a lot of the story beats are the same of what happens and where that happens at, some of the things are changed because of like we can talk about this because this is in chapter 1, the Zack stuff, right? Some of the Zack scenes are just brand new, and some of that is throwing the purists off because that's just not what's in the original game.
I mean, I guess my whole thing is like, why are people shocked by this if they did the exact same thing in part 1? Like, ain't like all of part 1 like what, the first 2 or 3 hours in the OG game?
Yeah.
So I guess my whole thing is like, why are like the OG fans like shocked by like the way they're doing this reboot?
I think it's because it's just not a 1-to-1, and that's what they wanted, right? They don't want all these new changes in there. They wanted a 1-to-1 perfect remake, like kind of like not. I would even say like the Resident Evil games aren't even 1-to-1. They throw a bunch of shit in those remakes that aren't in the OG games.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. You gotta pick your poison. I think people are just gonna find something to bitch about.
Yeah. And you said that you would give it a 9.5, right?
Yeah, I got some nitpicks. I'm not too fond of the game, but I think it's still damn near perfect.
Even despite the performance issues?
So, you know the great thing about an OLED?
Here we go. What? Here we go.
It has a VRR, right? So it smooths out a lot of like any hiccups in the game. So it runs almost perfectly smooth.
And you're playing like on performance or graphics mode?
Yeah.
You're on performance or graphics mode?
Performance.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little blurry, right? But like, does that bother me? No, because I still want the gameplay to be fluid.
Right.
So to me, it don't bother me that much, no.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the call in, brother. Thank you for your take on, is it currently your GOTY?
Yeah, unless that Elden Ring DLC, moves mountains.
Right. All right, DK, thanks for the call.
Can you do like a fact check before you get people in the call, bro? Like,
bro, this is my first. Bro, how you expect me to do it? This is my first time I'm ever doing this show. I can't like judge if Ronan is gonna call in and fraud.
All right, bro.
Yo, why? All right, bro. All right, DK, thank you, bro.
All
right. So yeah, man. Again, I think personally, my Buffer trying to call. I ain't trying to get too much call this for the first topic. All right, let's get Buffer, bro.
Hey, Jeremy. I just wanted to confirm DK is right that Elden Ring is going to move mountains.
Although, there we go. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why you want to call it.
No, so in Rebirth, I'm actually like only maybe 20 to 30 minutes past where you're at.
Okay.
So we've seen pretty much the same stuff.
Why?
The one thing I'll say, like DK was saying, like the side content's better.
It's definitely better. I don't even think that's up for debate.
No, I agree. Like side quests wise, like you know how in Remake they had you finding cats.
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's way better than that. But like, you play the OG game?
I did not play the original.
Okay, and like you're in it, like again, my only critique is like I feel like at sometimes there's like too much like little mini games. Do you feel like that as well, or no?
I don't think I mind any of the mini games at all. It's just my main critique is there's too much Ubisoft in the open world.
Whoa!
Like there's this. Huh?
What you mean?
So like the tower thing, like I just kind of like rolled my eyes when I saw that.
I kind of did too, but it's not like it's not no. it's I mean I get it because yeah you gotta freaking go up a tower and then it like opens up and like shows more stuff on like the map, but I feel like it's integrated way better into the game than how Ubisoft does it in their games.
I mean,
it doesn't feel like I got to do one of these again. At least I haven't gotten that feeling yet with any of those.
Well, I've done like like, so the way I'm doing my playthrough, I'm kind of doing like all the side stuff as I get to it. So I completely finish all the regions like pretty much from where I can do it until the next story beat. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's a lot of repeated stuff, and like the thing I don't like is when they just put it on the map and you go to it knowing what it is. Like there's no surprise most times.
Yeah. Nah.
The one time I was surprised was the Fort Condor thing. Like I didn't expect to see that at where I found it.
By the way,
You know
he
what I mean?
freaking lied to me saying that I had to do that junk in hard mode to unlock the first intel. And
No,
that
no,
junk when I was streaming it on a Twitch, you lied. I did not have to do that in hard mode.
I did not lie.
Yes, you did, because I did. I completed that junk and I did not have to do that in hard mode. You lied to me.
So no, what I meant to say, like it's listed.
You literally lied. You actually lied to me.
No, it's listed in the Intel thing. Like it's not separate, but it's not like it's not considered as like a priority Intel list thing. Like you still get experience for doing it,
Right.
and like so it'll still check it off in the whole Intel list. So it still counts. It's just not part of like the completion, so to speak.
Right. All right. Is there anything else you have to say about Rebirth before we move on to the next topic, brother?
Combat's definitely better than Remake. I feel like so far Remake had a better story and the characters are more interesting. But
yeah.
I know like people have said it picks up later on, so I guess we'll see.
You were playing in a graphics mode or a performance?
Performance, but they just released a patch that like kind of made
That
two different performance.
That
yeah, it really did.
Do nothing. It really did do nothing.
I could tell like a slight
I literally couldn't tell like a single thing. I'm like, I don't know if this is my T or V or my old eyes is bad now, but I didn't see a single difference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna work on it more or if this is what all we're getting, but
all right,
just want to wait for the PS6 remaster.
All right, but all right, Buckford, thanks for the call in, and I can't wait for the Erdtree DLC to flop.
Oh, I was about to say, okay. I'm not going to say that. I guess we'll see.
All right, bye, Buckford.
Bye.
All right, so yeah, man. FF7. I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you guys. Well, I feel like most people are enjoying it so far, but there are some critiques that you can point out about the game. But overall, I do still feel like it's despite the issues it has, I do feel like it's a really good game so far. I don't want to spend too much time on for the first topic. I ain't trying to do like freaking 8 calls or nothing like that. We have to move. But so yeah, next thing that I wanted to talk about, and my Twitch crowd knows of this because when I was like recently streaming this game, I recently returned to Halo the Master Chief Collection recently, and I was playing this game for like maybe 2.5-3 hours, just like wowed by how much I still enjoy this game. And I was just thinking, again, we got stuff like Helldivers 2, which is good. I've said it's good. I've freaking see so you don't think it's amazing, but you gave Watch Dogs a 9. Shut the hell up. I enjoy Helldivers. I was just on it a few days ago, but yeah, I mean, if you just go back to like Halo, you just go back to like these older, and I'm mainly talking about shooters right now. When you go to like these older shooters, do you guys feel like traditional, like great multiplayer games are dead? To where like before, when you would like buy a game and it was like a single player mode, like, you know, something like Gears of War, or something like Call of Duty, or something like Halo, and after you beat the good single player portion, they had a multiplayer portion, like a portion attached, and it was just as good, if not better, than the single player. And you know, these are games that would last you for years on end. And now it's like you can't even really like get no experience like that. Halo is a shell of itself. Battlefield is a shell of itself. COD is a shell of itself. Gears has not been seen since a 5. Now you have all these games like the Finals or Hell Divers, which again, Hell Divers is a good, but I'm talking about like on that scale of like, you know, where you actually had like a good multiplayer shooter that you could play for months or even years on end without getting bored. Is that dead now? Do you guys feel like traditional good multiplayer shooters are now dead? Because it's just sad how much fun I had playing the Master Chief Collection last weekend, or this last week that went by, and I'm like, dog, how come I can't get no experience like this? I see someone in chat said COD is still good. You're lying to yourself. You're actually lying to yourself. Pav, do you want to call in and speak your piece on this, brother? Let me know. Like, what are y'all feeling like, chat? Hold on, let me get this off the freaking screen, bro. Finny Fin is calling? Finny Fin? Is that you that I see?
Yes, sir. Jeremy, how you been, man?
Brother Finny Fin, how was your weekend going, sir?
Pretty tired, honestly. I just got off work. I'm at home right now.
Jeez, you just getting home from work?
No, I mean it was an hour ago. I just finished
okay.
showering. Your stream started, so I was listening to you.
Okay. So yeah, what do you got to say about the topic we're on?
When you started talking about the whole traditional multiplayer games, that's how I knew I needed to talk about this, because I have the same problem that you're thinking right now, man. I miss the old games from the PlayStation 3 era.
Mm-hmm.
I just miss that so much, even though we actually had that in PS4 just a little bit, but you can definitely notice that halfway through the PlayStation 4 gen, that's when Battle Royale started to like take over, and that's basically where we at right now.
Yeah. So like you put the blame on this on like just the Battle Royale like rise of that, and that's why we can't get no more.
It's more like a 50-50, because you can definitely tell that as time went on, a lot of these games started to like not be as good as they once were. Like you can definitely tell that when Battlefield 2042 came out, or Battlefield 5, or even COD, because you know it's the same shit every year. So you can definitely notice that. Even with Battlefront 2, we already know what happened with the Battlefront 2 from 2017. That game, you know, came up with a lot of microtransactions, and people were complaining about it. And then that same year, that's when Fortnite came out, right? I'm not sure if it was Fortnite in that year, but it came out that year, and that's when people started to like, yo, let's check this game out, like, right? Because you know it's something different, and considering the traditional multiplayer games recently that were coming out weren't really that good compared to the PS3 era. That's when people started to get into Fortnite, and then Black Ops 4 did the same thing with Blackout. Then you started seeing it with Warzone, Apex, and it's like, all right, we get it.
Right. I guess my whole thing is like, when you see a lot of these multiplayer games today, like it seems like when it comes to, and again, we're not in these offices like freaking designing these games, but it's now like they kind of take the approach to where like they're either going to go all in on on like a multiplayer game, or they're going all in on like a single player game. Those days to where they would provide both to you, it seems like that's dead now. Like they're either going to go in doing like a multiplayer experience or a single player experience, and they're going to put all their budget in that mode.
I 100% agree with you, and I do not like that, bro. I really don't. Because remember back in the PS3 era, Uncharted 2?
Yes.
Uncharted 2?
Yes, and these were games that were still single player based, but and again, like I hate to bring up faction. I feel like we're never going to escape bringing up factions and how much of a L this really was. But like you freaking think about like the games back on the PS3 era that were single player driven but still gave you like a multiplayer mode. now it's like they can't do like both, and then that gets into like, you know, how much like the budget of games cost to a day, and like how how much money that these games, you know, cost to make. But I guess the direction that I don't like, and why I feel like a lot of these, like why we don't get a lot of good multiplayer games today, is they don't approach it like the same way. They either go in trying to make like just a multiplayer game or just a single player game, and their mindset is, how can we stretch this and get every penny and dime from them on a month to month basis. That's their first thought first, without thinking, how can we just make a fun, good multiplayer game. And I feel like and I feel like that's why the state of shooters has gotten so bad, outside of like maybe 2 or 3 games that you might could bring up, Apex Legends, if you still play that, or the recent Hell Divers. Like, you can bring up still, like, you know, some good games, but how long have we been playing those games? Like, when is like the new stuff coming? But go ahead.
That is exactly why my bad. That is exactly why lives as a service exists, and I do not like that either.
Right.
Because you've seen that with the Suicide Squad. We don't know how that went. We saw that same thing with Factions 2, that they were trying to turn that into a license service, because
you know what, Hound? I'm sick of no, because Hound is always trolling in Twitch chat and YouTube chat saying saying multiplayer games are better than ever cope. All you do is troll, Hound. If you actually feel this way, call in and actually freaking speak your piece instead of being an idiot and just spewing nonsense. Go ahead,
Hound. Hound, if you're actually hearing this, fuck you. Because that is actually false. Multiplayer games are not greater than ever before. Because the main reason they flop so hard is because they try to either go with a lives of service, which we all know that a lot of people do not like, because if you do that, then you're basically just letting people wait for new content every week or every month, and that just doesn't work very well.
This is why I feel like Halo Infinite Halo Infinite doesn't need to be a live service game to be successful. No previous Halo had to be a live service game to be successful. I feel like these devs have it confused, like, oh, the only way we can have a successful multiplayer game today is be live service. That's not true. Like, some people blame like Fortnite on this. You know who I actually blame for this? Benny? You know who I think has changed the game forever, and a lot of these devs are trying to mimic what they did?
PUBG?
Rockstar Games, with what they did with GTA 5. How they ate off of that game for a freaking decade. And now these suckers is like, oh no. We gotta do something like what they. I literally feel like these devs today just try to chase Rockstar and what the success that they had with GTA on the line, and now like the whole something. Huh?
I think you're definitely onto something. That makes sense.
I mean. But I mean, so like, are you playing any? And I'm talking specifically about shooters. I'm not saying that there's no good multiplayer games out there. Fighters have risen for me like more so than anything. If it wasn't for Street Fighter and Tekken and all that stuff, those are where I put the most time into multiplayer games today. Specifically shooters. Are there any shooters that you've been playing recently, Finney?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Before a few months ago, I actually just been playing single player games, because I do have that itch to play traditional multiplayer games, because honestly, there are times where I just want to sit back and enjoy having fun, killing players, and just doing the same modes over and over again, because it's just a fun addiction, just playing team deathmatch and traditional multiplayer games. That's one of the reasons why I go back to games like Battlefield 4 or Battlefront 2 from 2017 that is actually good to play now, because they fixed all of that shit, just like Battlefield 4. And I have those 2 games downloaded right now because there's really nothing else to play for me. Like, right now for me, aside from Helldivers 2, I recently got it, but I haven't really played it yet because I don't have any friends to play that shit with, man. So
you can play with me.
I'm level 1, bro. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much, but I appreciate it. But so far, if we're talking about PvP, which is my preferred way of playing multiplayer, yeah, I'm playing Battlefield 4 again and Battlefront 2. And when I was playing that the other day, I was like, damn, this is what I needed. Something like that. I actually felt like a kid playing those games because I just miss those. I don't know. I just miss those simple multiplayer games that actually are fun. Great maps, great smooth gameplay, just great mechanics, great
and
shooting
just
mechanics.
right, and like these were games that like they came out like again. There, I have said multiple times. I do not think live service games are necessarily bad. It's not a bad thing. However, it's based on how you execute it. Like, if these devs, like, come out and, like, you know, a game will freaking drop and, like, you see the entire game is literally built around live service, outside of, like, maybe, what, Fortnite and Apex, there ain't really, like, a lot of, like, you know, great success stories that you can think of with like I don't think I'm not against live service. I'm against the execution of how these devs go about it. And a lot of times when it comes to these shooters, especially shooters now, like again, Halo Infinite did not need to be no live service game. I think they messed up with that, and you see that in so many games now to where is like they like think about that aspect first, and then they think about actually making a good game second, and that's the problem for me.
Fortnite is the only exception because Epic Games that's the only thing Epic Games have, if I'm not mistaken, right? And because Fortnite is like free to play and you can pretty much do a crossover with pretty much everything that exists right now, because that's literally what Fortnite's been doing, then they have like infinite content, but you can't really do that same thing with other games like Halo Infinite or Suicide Squad. So I think just developers are just seeing what GTA is doing and Fortnite is doing, and they're like trying to mimic them to get more money, but they're failing because they just don't have enough ideas like those other games have. And I think it's gonna get worse when GTA 6 comes out, because I think GTA 6 is gonna have the same online from GTA 5, maybe as a reboot, like a reboot online, everything from scratch and different, but it's basically gonna be the same formula. I can already tell.
And let me ask you one more thing, Finny. Do you feel like that is like a old head like mindset to have? Like, do you feel like if they release like, you know, like the old like the older COD games or like the older Halo games or Gears games, could those games still like exist in the industry that we live in today, or does like building a game like that today no longer work?
I think it does. I think it could work because we recently saw that hype with the Battlefront collection, even though we all know that failed because of the little servers that game had and how broken it was. But you can definitely tell a lot of people were very excited for the Battlefront collection. Even I was. Why? Because aside from that game, and aside from that, like, what other traditional multiplayer game has come out recently like that? Like, I was literally saying this: if they continue doing something like the Battlefront collection, but with the Halo games or the Gears games, the Uncharted games, like all of the old games, I would not be complaining. Even if traditional multiplayer games in general, like new ones coming out, are dead, I'll be satisfied with that, honestly, if they do that, like they did with the Battlefront collection. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. And how it poorly received, yeah, I really don't think we're going to see that again. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in a few years, Battle Royale will die, and we're going to go back to the loop from traditional multiplayer games for a long time again. Like, maybe that's the loop right now. But I personally think that's how it is.
All right, Finny, I appreciate your call, brother.
All right, see you later.
Have a good rest of your night. All right.
Yeah.
All right. If anyone, and I'm gonna do this better. This is like the first time I'm trying to give like each caller maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. We'll get better with this in the future. This is the first time, so I've been getting a lot of friend requests on Discord, so a lot of people are trying to call in on this. Let's see. Artem Popov, is this how you say your name?
Hey, you hear me?
Let me turn up your volume a little bit, but I do hear you. Hold on. All right, speak again.
How's that?
That sounds much better, my brother. How was your weekend going, sir?
Oh man, we chilling. We doing a little remodel work, but we good now.
Okay.
We good now.
Yeah,
Listen, I blame Microsoft for everything wrong with multiplayer games right now.
You blaming Microsoft for everything.
Microsoft let Sony get soft on them games in the PS4 gen. In PS3, Sony was putting out such great multiplayer games like The Last of Us, like Uncharted, because they had competition. Nowadays, they don't gotta do nothing.
Honestly, though, if you go back to that era, PS3's best multiplayer games, even back then, it was really what? Uncharted and Last of Us. I mean, yeah, you had Killzone, but Killzone never really popped off like that. After Killzone 2, I mean, really, what are we talking about? They had Resistance as well, but Resistance never really, like, popped off for them. But I will say that, yes, they did have more options back then, but it wasn't like Sony was killing the multiplayer game back then. They weren't, really.
But what options Microsoft got nowadays besides Halo? And Halo's dead. They don't got nothing either.
So you putting all of this blame on Microsoft?
No, not completely. I blame the booty boxes too. It's just a pay to win mentality kind of deal going on, and these devs, they're focusing more on the live service part than making a good game nowadays. Like I'm a Battlefield fan. I really. The new, what is it? Battlefield 2042.
I think it's that one.
I
heard that game was trash at first, but it's gotten a lot better.
It was.
Is that true?
I still play it. I still play it every now and then, but the way it initially came out, it kind of killed the hype for me, and I think that's a problem with a lot of games nowadays. Is games come out busted and all of a sudden people dropping them and people don't come back to them once they're fixed.
Right.
I just think that devs are getting lazy when it comes to multiplayer nowadays.
Yo, he does sound like Donkey. You would know that a channel, what's that channel with a guy that talks like yeah. I don't know how to do it, but it's that big YouTuber. You would do sound like Donkey. Just type in Donkey on YouTube. You'll know him.
I'm gonna have to look that up. But nah, I'm glad you're on YouTube though, man. Freak Twitch.
Wow, no. Sucker, we ain't going off of Twitch. We still gonna be on Twitch.
Oh, I know that.
About a show on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I got you. But
I hope
one
more question. Are there any like current multiplayer shooters that you're playing right now that you feel like are kind of shining? Helldivers.
Helldivers is not a multiplayer game. It's a co-op game. It ain't no multiplayer game. Not to me. It doesn't feel like a multiplayer game. It feels co-op. I understand it has the online aspects with how everybody got to work together, but it's not PvP.
Right.
And so, it's funny. I was looking at my playtime on Helldivers. I got 65 hours in it, and I swear 30 of those hours were waiting for the service.
The servers are fixed now, sir. So. Oh
yeah. I get it. We still, me and my friends, we get on there every now and then.
I mean, no, chat. I get what he's saying. Like, yeah, like you can play with friends, but it's not like a multiplayer. Like you're going against other people type game. That's what he's saying. Chat is like this sucker don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Chat dumb as hell, anyways, man. Ignore them.
Whoa, this guy.
Man, ignore them.
Thanks for the call in, brother. Hey,
for sure.
Yeah, and by the way, all of the people that are trying to get into the Discord server, if you guys want to, just let me know in the comments on Discord as well once I accept your friend request.
Could you go ahead and send me that link?
All right, bro. I will. Thanks for the call in, brother, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Have a good one.
We getting a lot of call-ins too. Lord. John Everett. Is that how you say your name? John? John? Jonathan? If you're speaking,
yeah, baby.
Oh, there you go. What's up, John?
You hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
What's up, brother?
So what are we talking about?
You supposed to know what we talking about. This ain't how it'll go.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, you're supposed to. If you're trying to.
All right, what's the topic? What are we talking about?
Why does your voice sound familiar?
This is my first time on here. What are you talking about?
Twitch chat. Don't this guy's voice sound familiar?
Bro, I just got here. What are you talking about, bro?
No, it's not no. I'm talking about like someone that bees on Twitch. But yeah, we could talk later, brother, because we're only doing like call-ins for like people that know what the topic is about, sir.
Call of Duty sucks. Fortnite's better.
What? This guy. All right, bro. This man just called in the troll. No, it wasn't Goku. He kind of sounds like what's the name of that dude? Freaking not Arkwriter. I forgot, but he sounds like someone that oh God, Versatile. Hello?
All right, man. Listen, this versatile. You know who this is. Purple pussy. I mean, anyway.
Hey, we ain't cursing on YouTube. This is a Christian stream.
All right, my sorry. Holy water. All right. Here's the misconception about all these first-person shooters. I play everything. You know this. I play Halo, COD, Gears, Helldivers. I play all that. Now, my thing.
I do know this.
Okay, so here's the thing. What do y'all expect from shooters? Because it's what else can you do with shooters? There's absolutely nothing else you could do. You got Civil War shooters with the little gunpowder shit. Stuff. You got in space. You got futuristic weapons with the lasers. You got Gears of War. You got the Nasher. Like, what else can you do with shooters? There's not too many things you can do.
We're not talking about coming up with brand new ideas. We're just talking about making a quality multiplayer shooter, which seems to be so hard today.
Because let me tell you why. And here's why a lot of people don't like shooters today also, because they made it on multiple platforms. So I remember, like, Call of Duty was best played on consoles. Now you implement it on PC. You got cheats. You got people shooting through walls, hacking.
That has nothing to do with why COD is bad today.
No, but tell you, that is a part of the reason why COD is bad. When you add it to multiple platforms, the quality of games go down.
Remember, they started focusing more on Warzone, and they didn't really care too much about the traditional multiplayer that made COD big in the first place, and put more effort into Warzone. That's why COD is now bad.
All right, back to this. What's the last COD you played that was great to you?
Black Ops 1.
Wait. A lot of people who played Black Ops 1 said it was trash.
Black Ops 1 was not trash. I mean, most.
That game was horrible. You couldn't play on Xbox.
Stop it.
Hold on. You talking to? Hold on. First of all, you know who you talking to?
This is my show. What do you know who you talking to?
Hold on. You play Black Ops 1. The Black Ops 1 is garbage. That's how I know you. I know you're not play no damn shooter. Stop play some shooters.
First off, hey, Versatile. First off, lower your freaking tone. First off, sucker, lower your tone. And secondly, Black Ops 1 was not a bad shooter. I remember when Black Ops 1 came out, it had bad hit detection in it, yes. But nobody said Black Ops 1 was bad. You're literally wrong.
No, I'm gonna tell you, listen, I'm a COD fanatic. Black Ops 2 was the peak of when it comes to multiplayer and when it comes to competitive, Black Ops 2 was the best overall. You got Black Ops 3 was better than Black Ops 1. You got Black Ops 4 was better than that. You got Cold War was better than that. All the games, matter of fact, all the games that came after Black Ops 1, all the games that came after Black Ops 1 was better than Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1, you could not play it on Xbox. That's why people had to switch over to PlayStation, because it was unplayable on Xbox. Let's get that straight. Number two.
Chat, is this true?
Yes. They say Black Ops 2 was overall the best COD because it had a competitive scene and also the gunplay and everything worked on there very well. Black Ops 1 was horrible. Now you could say Ghost was like the one of the worst.
Even chat saying you just loud and wrong. Like you just talking just to talk.
Hold on. Jeremy, first of all, none of these niggas in your
this is a Christian stream, sir.
You know how hard it is to change the dialect, man. This is New Orleans. All right, my bad. Let me tell you this, right?
Go ahead.
A lot of people keep saying these new first-person shooters are terrible. I think a lot of people attention span lowered too. I mean, I tell people all the time.
Wait. Okay, so let me ask you with this: do you, in your opinion, have multiplayer shooters gotten worse or better?
I think so. It's both.
So it's a simple question: yes or no? Have they gotten better or worse?
It's yes and no. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when they example, when they have COD, to me, when they put COD on multiple platforms, as in you could play PC or crossplay, whatever, it got worse. The hit rate is different. Like you get better hit rate on PC than you do on PS5 or Xbox. The PS5 version is better than the Xbox version. The hit rate don't really.
So you're saying COD got worse because it went to multiple platforms?
Yes. No, not just COD. Just Halo 2. When Halo went to PC, it got worse. When the Master Chief Collection,
you're literally wrong. One thing you ain't about to do is tell me about Halo. Even before Halo was on PC, Halo started getting really. If we want to be real, Halo started. The first time people started to be like, all right, Halo ain't what it used to be, is when Reach came out and Bungie was still in charge. Halo got so bad to now people look at Reach and be like, damn, we ain't know what we had. That's long before Halo was even dropping on PC. You're literally being loud and wrong right now.
I also say Master Chief Collection, but here's my question. What made Halo worse, in your opinion?
Do you got time?
No. Short answer. Because Max, this before y'all answer that, what is a good first-person shooter right now to you? Like it's out now.
A good first-person shooter?
Yes, right now. That's out now. What's the?
Maybe. I don't even play the game no more, but maybe Rainbow Six Siege, maybe Overwatch, if you still want to say that. But those are all like games that already have been out. There aren't really any new, fresh first-person shooters.
Because they already done everything you could do.
That has nothing. No, you're wrong. It has nothing to do with that.
It has a lot to do with that. Watch this, right? So the controls, right? But the reason why
Versatile. Wait. What shocks me about what you're saying is I know you actually be playing these are shooters. I know you play COD. I know you play Halo, so you should actually know what you're talking about. The fact that you're just being wrong and loud and dumb right now was like freaking blowing my mind.
How I'm being dumb when I play this more than you? You play. Now answer this: the fighting games, right? I like Tekken. Tekken is so trash to me, but I like Street Fighter better and Mortal Kombat better. I think I never did like Tekken. It's just it's preference.
This ain't about fighting games. This is about shooting games.
But I'm gonna give you an example. How it's preference. Like example, I have more fun playing shooters than any other game right now because like you can't do. Well, I'll tell you why. Because you don't. It's like shooters is you only could do so much with shooters. You can't do too much. Everything's already been done. It's futuristic. You could say like
you could make the same case for any genre out there. If it's RPGs or fighting games, there's only so much you could do with an RPG game. There's only so much that you could do with a fighting game. Yes, it is. You can literally like.
Hold on. So wait, we got Baldur's Gate, right? You got Baldur's Gate. Name a game in the same genre as Baldur's Gate. None of those games could do what Baldur's Gate doing right now. I like Baldur's Gate.
I don't really know too much about Baldur's Gate like that, so I can't really make any comparisons like that. But okay, wait. But you had us said that you feel like it's gotten both better and worse. How have multiplayer shooters gotten better?
It's gotten better. You know why?
How? No. How? Like, give me some examples.
Okay, so now, for example, when back then, frame rate. The biggest problem with first-person shooters back then was frame rate. This is why when people say Destiny 1 came out, they didn't like Destiny 1 or even Destiny 2 simply because it was 30 frames. It ran
Versatile,
like, too
bro.
slow.
Versatile. Wait, how old are you?
Nigga, me and you almost the same. I'm 31. I play
knock it the hell off. Nobody was talking about no frame rate in SOCOM and the classic days of COD, Halo, Gears. Nobody gave a damn about no damn frame rate.
Hold on. Yes, it did.
No, they did not.
Yeah, hold on. The reason, listen there. Watch this. They said back talking about Halo. They said the reason why they didn't like Halo. I talking about Halo 5. It's too slow. Every game right now, even Fortnite. You look at Fortnite when it first came out to now, it's faster paced. Games that come out today is faster paced. That's why people like it better than back then. Back then, it's slower pace. Frame rate had a lot to do with this.
Okay, so frame rate. How else have shooters gotten better?
Frame rate, the graphics, what you could do on the map. Also the guns, the weapons, also the skins. Also, for example,
First of all, you're talking out of your ass right now, bro.
No, nigga, Hold on. First of all, you know I'm not capping. I'll tell you this. My favorite game I could play. The game I could play right now. I go back to right now. I can play Modern Warfare 2 and play over any COD today. You know why? Because of nostalgia. That's all it is. It's nostalgia. It's nothing else you could do with shooters. You only could do so much with shooters. It's like we did every single thing we could with shooters. It's hard to create a new game without being compared to another game.
Okay, wait. So if that is the case, if it's just nostalgia, why is it the fact that they always try to? Why is the current COD? They tried to make it appear that they was doing a reboot of Modern Warfare 2. Why is the best Halo still to play today a freaking Master Chief Collection? Why are people asking for a Gears collection? Why why is it that people always seem like they want the old stuff now more so than the new stuff? It's not just based off of nostalgia. Those games were actually just good. They lasted longer. They had great maps. They had great gameplay. I'm not saying that none of the stuff that you're saying is true. Yeah, anyway, the performance, I mean, as freaking standards go up, yeah, I mean, you would want to play games now at 60 FPS, but it wasn't an issue back then.
Well, I'm glad you say that. Answer this question for me. So because a lot of people say, man, they wish they wanted to play Modern Warfare 2 again. You know, they want to play the old maps and stuff like that. Okay, Modern Warfare 3 came out. They had all of the old maps from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1. All the old maps. The game came out for a month. Oh man, I'm tired of playing these old maps. They need to make some new maps. It's like they're not satisfied. Gamers are not satisfied.
Are you talking about the current COD?
Well, so I'm saying a lot of people were saying, well, I want to play like the old Modern Warfare 2 maps. I want to play Modern Warfare 2 is one of the best games ever come out, right? Mm-hmm. And COD. So Modern Warfare 3 come out. They put old maps from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1 on to the new COD. Oh, for a month. Oh man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great playing the old maps.
I mean,
okay, a month later,
you can't even really. They essentially charged you $70 for old maps. Like there's you still need to mix it up with like new stuff. You can't just come out with a game that already had came out and put like a new freaking price tag on it and like act like, oh, okay.
Wait, they do have new maps on the new COD when it first came out too, but
they did, but no. I'm saying like eventually people are going to want more. You can't just.
Well, they added more though. You know what I'm saying? They added more, but my thing is, it's like so it's confused.
Wrap this up, Versatile.
Hold on, so it's confusing, right? I'll give you an example, right? It's confusing. People are like, well, we need new games, new IPs. So when new IPs come out, they're not satisfied. Oh, so let's make the old stuff, man. Let's get nostalgia. I want a new Gears of War. Okay, new Gears of War come out. We new Gears of War collection, whatever that come out. Y'all play it for a month. Damn, this shit is boring. I played this. I mean, this stuff is boring. I want to play something new. It's like gamers are never satisfied. Like, what do you want? You want new games, new IPs, or do you want the old IPs just remastered? I mean, it's hard. It's hard to battle with that. That's the problem.
I do agree with you on that point. Gamers, they do always want more. But the flip side to that is these games do not have the same long-lasting impact that they used to have. Like before when you would drop like, a freaking Halo game or COD or Gears, they were already polished, had great maps, had great gameplay out the gate. The problem is now these devs are now essentially fixing the game while the game is like going on and we're playing it. So we're asking for, where's the content? Where's the content? They're literally trying to like put in stuff in a game that's basically unfinished and should have never even really been out in the first place.
So I'm actually playing this because the attention span's lowered. So you got to come on new seasons. It's like, okay, back then the game come out, cool. You could keep playing it. But today's time, people get bored of that. The attention span, people get bored of that. So when you see like there's season 1 pass, they have Nicki Minaj. Season 4, they have. It's something they always gotta do something new.
I know. I do not agree with that. You could make exceptions for stuff like Fortnite. Yeah, they did it a good and they kept it fresh for a few seasons. That is not the only way to have a successful multiplayer game in 2024. That's not it. Like if you think people just want to play a game that's fun, has like lasting again, if you want to make this example, why did From Software drop Elden Ring? Literally dropped it one day, disappeared for a whole year. No one had no issues, and they just showed the Erdtree DLC. They literally just released the game to the masses, disappeared, and now it's like you can still release just a game that has a lot of content in it and is ready day one with like good stuff in it and then update it as like months go by. You do not have to constantly update a game on a month-to-month basis. Even for multiplayer, you don't have to do that. You don't.
Hold on, Jeremy, that's not true.
That is true.
First of all, you naming an open world type game.
I'm giving you an example. You can still do the same thing for multiplayer.
So no, you can't do how?
What you mean how? Sway?
All right, answer this. Name a game that do that right now. Name a game that do that right now successfully.
Are you talking about multiplayer?
Multiplayer. Name a game to do that successfully. Even Fortnite doesn't do that constantly. And Fortnite and COD Mobile be like the number one for like people buying content.
You know the issue with that? There are none. There are none.
You know why? Because the attention span is shortened. The attention span is shortened. People not just like back then. We either play outside and come inside play video games.
Someone, I see one person in chat that said that you are frying me. How the hell is Versatile frying me?
Hold up, because the attention span is why it's hard for these companies to try to come out with a game that can last long. Y'all get bored fast. That's the problem is you'll get bored fast. This is what y'all want.
Listen,
it's what you want. It's literally what you want. Imagine this, right? One more question. If let's say let's say Street Fighter, let's say GTA 7 come out. This name 7 come out, right? And we in New York. It's only so much you could do, right? In GTA 5, you got give example, GTA 5, and they made GTA RP. The reason why the GTA got better because they made a whole new content, RP. So now we can role play. Now we could do things that we can't do in a regular GTA game that we could do on RP. So now they could always keep bringing up some new stuff. They could 11 to 12 years of the same game. They're constantly updating it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You do know that they had DLC even right. Back in the day, right? With older games.
Yes, but nobody really like. How many people played the DLC before we got bored?
Are you kidding?
Hold on. The DLC came out a year or two after, or maybe 6 months after.
So in these shooting games, to where they used to release map packs, you would do remember map packs, right? When they used to release map packs, and they would be like, I don't know, $5 or $6 or $6 or $5 or $6. Like these were all things that people played for years on end, months on end. Like I love how like you act how you act like to a day like this is something that just started in like times now, like to where they're releasing stuff.
Next this question.
First of all, I gotta go, bro. I gotta get to the next one.
Okay, wait, one more question. Right, for COD. This is COD particular. If you look at the most sold COD, what is the most sold COD?
I don't know.
I think MW19, right?
I don't know. Was it?
If you look at MW19, right? MW19, they added new content a lot, and that's why it was the most. That's why it was the most. I didn't like MW19 personally, but I'm saying Call of Duty MW19, the remake of the first one, the most sold, I believe. Right? You know why? Because they constantly kept coming out with new stuff. Constantly. The attention span is reason why the first-person shooters genre. The gaming period. The attention span for gaming period is shortened. Everything is TikTok. If it's not 15 seconds,
Ghost,
30 seconds.
Wait. Okay, Ghost, I see you. Ghost said actually Black Ops 1 is the most sold COD of all time.
That's cap. Look it up.
Let's look it up right now. That's cap. You know what? Hey, you remember when I had said you're just like loud and are wrong? Call of Duty Black Ops is the best-selling game in the franchise and released on November 10th, 2022. So you're literally just a loud black man just spewing nonsense.
Wait, 2022.
I mean, and was released in 2010.
2022?
2010. It was released in 2010.
Hold on 1 second. No. That's it. No, that's it. The most. That's about most sold at that time, like the release time.
I typed in most sold Call of Duty of all time. It says Call of Duty Black Ops is the best-selling game in the franchise and was released on November 10th, 2010.
It's a best-selling game in franchise was released on, technically served as a sequel to World War II. Hold on, let me see.
Ronan, all right, bro. Hey, this a call is over with, bro. You were just loud and wrong, bro.
No, first of all, your attention span is super short. Your attention span is small.
Bro, you see, you know what? This is an issue that you literally see rampant on the internet now. These suckers online, bro, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, you name it. These suckers be speaking so loud and be flat out wrong. And they talking like they spewing facts. That's what kills me about this junk. Like, bro. This man, verse. I should have been cut off the thing with him, but Lord have mercy. They don't know what they're talking about. Lord, that jump went on longer than I wanted it to. But hey, shout out to Versatile. You are my guy. You are my guy, brother. Appreciate you for the call in, man. But yeah, I mean, last thoughts on just like the state of like traditional multiplayer games, mainly shooters being dead. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like it's gotten worse over time? Do you feel like devs are focusing too much on live service games now? Like all that, man. But this is going good so far. No shout out to him trying to Leech goes no more call-ins for that topic because that junk went on longer than I wanted it to. But next we gotta talk about this. I was going to do a vid on this, but I was like, you know what, let me save it for this. So I'm sure you guys have heard about these PS5 Pro leaks. They are out there. PS5 Pro, they are saying that it's supposed to drop towards like the end of this year. People have said that they would buy a PS5 Pro specifically for GTA 6. And yeah, with these leaks that just recently, I actually heard that Sony was trying to investigate the leaks from what I heard most recently. So apparently these leaks like have to be true. But yeah, PS5 Pro is saying that that they're probably going to release it towards the end of this year in the holiday season. Actually, just going over it real quick. Insider Gaming can confirm that the leaked PS5 Pro specs leaked today and are real, and the PlayStation 5 is still tentatively targeting a 2024 holiday release. Today's leaked documents also confirm that the rendering is supposed to be 45% faster than the base PS5. 2 to 3 times more of that glorious ray tracing, 33.5 teraflops. I don't know how much the original PS5 had, but I'm sure that's an improvement. And it's also going to have PSSR, which is PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution Upscaling. So it's going to look better and have the anti-aliasing support for resolutions up to 8K. It's supposed to be better. It's supposed to be apparently these upgrades are supposed to be significant upgrades. So yeah, I mean, I know you guys have said that you would buy a PS5 Pro. My whole thing is like, again, you freaking see the freaking base PS5. Like, they already, remember before this gen started, like, they have said that, oh, you're going to be able to play games at 4K and, and like it, and it could even support 8K and stuff like that. If the PS5 Pro, which it does look like is going to come out towards the end of this year, I want to know y'all price predictions of it. How much would you be willing to spend on a PS5 Pro? And yeah, do you feel like it's needed right now? Leave that all down in the chat below, or if you want to call in, you could call in and do that. I am tired of new consoles, says that PlayStation. You know what? I was having this discussion on my Twitch I think this past week, and like we were kind of talking about how, or like I mean, and it's not just with consoles, but you see like a lot of times in like tech to where they'll release something with the intent of like having a upgrade like in the next 2 to 3 years. You will see this with cell phones, you see this with whatever, like, and it's always like, because we like remember back in the PS4 era to where we were kind of in like the same state we're in now. Like a lot of people felt like, man, like we're not really getting like, you know, these games are not performing how we thought that they would be performing, and we were promised before this gen started that we were going to get this, but now 2 to 3 years later it's not that, and now we got to wait for, you know, a pro or whatever or whatever version for this to come out. And like it does like have you like thinking, man, like does Sony just like be like, you know what, we're gonna have like a base model, let's have it be, you know, like a this, but we can't make it too strong, because we have to eventually make a pro and have them buy that and have them buy that one too. So we was just like talking about this on like Twitch, like do they like purposely make these consoles not being able to perform what we thought they would, so they have an incentive of why we need to upgrade, stuff like that. But yeah, y'all leave comments for that in the chat. And I seen you was calling me, brother Ant, you gonna have to mute the stream, brother.
My fault. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on, bro? How is your weekend going, sir?
I'm not gonna lie, it's going pretty good, and I just had to let you know, like, why did you keep letting that bitch ass nigga talk on that?
Hey! Bruh,
oh, my fault. This is Christian stream. My fault. I'm sorry. My fault. Hold on.
This is a Christian stream. This is not on Twitch.
My
We're on YouTube. We're speaking to our sponsors and wholesome white people on this side. Okay, buddy?
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault.
But
okay, yeah. What did you say the topic was?
You don't even know the topic?
No. What was it?
All right, bro. I'm hanging up. If you gonna call in, know what we talking about. Let's see. Hello, Dino. Is this the same dude that I just was talking to before?
What?
I see. We're gonna be getting a lot of troll calls in this show. I can already tell. Hello.
Yo,
Bruce Wayne.
hello.
What's going on?
Not much. So to answer your topic, I honestly feel like when it comes to the consoles, if they're quote unquote saying that it has this certain specs or it can do this and that, I feel like they should like really test it thoroughly to make sure it's, you know, proven to us, so that we don't really have to complain about certain things. Like, for example, when Gotham Knights came out, we all thought it was gonna run on 60 frames because the new gen consoles, we had a PS5, and you know the PS5 was just coming out. But you know, turns out it was only running at 30 frames because, you know, quote unquote, the PS5 couldn't run it at 60 frames, bro. But you know, I honestly just feel like there's a bunch of like debunk when it comes to this certain stuff, and you know, these people just say stuff just to say stuff so that they can, you know, get their money. Which honestly, I can see why, but it's also like, why, you know? So
I don't know, actually.
Nobody knows, but it's like, I don't know. It's like a off. It's a odd thing to me. I just wish we could go back to simpler times, though. You know, things were simple.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like a PS5 Pro is needed?
Not right now, no. Because honestly, I don't see any games that's really coming out that looks really big at the moment. I mean, of course, GTA 6 is coming out, but let's be honest. I don't think a PS5 Pro for GTA 6. Nah. I don't think it's needed. If it's like AAA banger type stuff, you know, like we get a new Uncharted with no Naughty Dog, we're not gonna get a new Uncharted, bro. Like, sad face emoji, bro. But you know, something like that, something that like somebody will actually really want to see, or something like that's, you know, brand new, fresh out the box. Something that looks really good. You know, like Hellblade 2 I think Hellblade 2 looks really good, like in its cinematic, format. And if it was to come, for a PS5 Pro, I think that game deserves a PS5 Pro launch. But as of right now, no, I don't think so.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call, sir, and I hope your weekend goes well.
You too,
sir. All right, let me get Goku again. Right now, the topic is with the recent PS5 Pro leaks. Are you interested in buying a PS5 Pro, and what are your predictions of what the price will be? I have said that I think that my predictions for the PS, I mean, if I actually see a significant upgrade, because I feel like at this point, that's the only reason why I would buy it. At one, I don't even feel like, I mean, do y'all feel like the PS4 Pro was that worth the upgrade? Do you feel like it was a significant upgrade? If I'm gonna go out and buy a PS5 when they had already advertised to me before this gen started that we was going to be playing games at freaking 4, well, not 4K, but that we would be able to play games at that and 60 FPS. What am I now going out to buy a PS5 Pro for when we were already supposed to be getting, and people use just Rebirth as the reason why we need it, but we've gotten games that look better than Rebirth and perform better than Rebirth, do well on the base PS5. I don't think this is really a PS5 issue. I feel like this is just certain devs just cannot get their games optimized right on PS5, and sometimes we are disappointed a lot. But I'm seeing some people say 500 for a PS5. There's no way. A freaking PS5 now. No, well, I think the digital edition of PS5 is 400. The base PS5 is 500. There's no way you're getting a PS5 Pro for $500. There's no way. It's gonna be at least 600 plus, if not 650. But let's see what Goku was trying to call in. I don't know what this sucker got to say. It's not going to be 500. Yeah, I'm thinking 600 plus personally. Caleb.
Check it out.
Caleb.
You hear me?
Hey, yeah, I hear you. What's going on?
How many times will a nigga I call your motherfucking phone? Fake as hell, bro. You know that? Niggas fake as hell, bro.
Bro, this is my first show. I'm trying to get calls in. I can't just answer your phone as soon as you call.
Hey man, I'm banging this chicken. This shit's so good, man.
Bro, this is not what. Is this the only reason why you needed to call? You got anything to say?
Hold on. What we talking? We talking about re-blur, re-shit? What we talking about?
We're talking about the PS5 Pro recent leaks that came out and price predictions of what you think the PS5 Pro would be, and what would warrant you to go out and actually upgrade to get a PS5 Pro.
Damn, you just said hella shit. All right, bet. The price should be fucking 500. Cause these games ain't hitting like that, bro.
How would the price be 500 if a base physical edition PS5 costs that?
So how much you think this shit gonna be?
600 plus?
Nah, they got a job. If it's gonna be 600, they got to drop like some heat.
You know
bro.
Wait. So see, I feel like when it comes to console players, this is the problem. This is why we live in like a loop and a cycle. We always want these consoles to perform just like PCs, but damn if they go over $500. You can't have it both ways. If you want these consoles to perform to whatever performance you want it to be, you gotta cough over more money, period. You can't expect just the same price for a PS5 Pro.
I agree, but look though, fuck PC though. Cause fuck PC. Them bitch ass niggas, they finna be waiting for GTA. They finna
Bro,
wait for
no
GTA
cursing, bro.
20. Are you on YouTube? He on YouTube, motherfucker, I be bougie. Hold on. Them people finna be waiting till 2030 for GTA, man. Look, I don't care about no PC shit. I just,
But I'm saying you have to think about this from like a business sense. If you want to see a significant upgrade in these consoles and you want to be playing games at 4K 120 frames per second, what the hell? Like, you can't expect to still be paying $400 or $500 for these consoles if they're making them more powerful and putting higher specs in them. That's not the way it works.
You gotta cook me. You gotta cook me. You gotta cook me right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, but
you gotta cook it.
but am I wrong? Like,
I ain't reading no spec horror like that. I just want, I need some bangers, bro. I need GTA 6. I need, these Rebirth was just not it, gang. Like, what chapter you on? Hold on. What chapter you on Rebirth?
we're getting off topic. Do
No. Just answer it.
Bro, I'm on 7, but when a PS5, like when the PS5 Pro does come out, because most likely it is. Do you plan on upgrading?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got to. It's mandatory.
And if it's 600, do you still plan on upgrading?
You know why? You know why, bro. You already know. Bro.
For one game.
Yeah, then I'll sell it after. I ain't gonna lie. After GTA 6, I'll sell it. I'll sell that motherfucker.
All right, go. Thanks for the call in, bro.
Yeah, I'm finna bang this chicken, man.
This guy. Hello?
Oh?
Sir Bunk. What's up, Bunk?
Jeremiah, what's good? My mic quality might be ass. I'm on my headset mic, but
I've heard worse. But what's going on, man? What are you got to say on this topic that we're on?
I think the PS5 Pro is nothing but a gimmick. I think they already sold with the PS5 Slim. That was such a nothing console. Like the price cut to $450. Exactly. I think this is just Sony. What they're trying to do is, I think they're copying notes from their PS4 marketing scheme, right? So the PS4 was successful. They're way better than the PS3 in terms of sales. Like, starting off, it was a strong console. It had no competition with Xbox really, because Xbox was doing jack shit that generation. But I'm saying the PS5 Pro is gonna be like the PS4 Pro. It's just gonna be a holiday thing, like that leak said, holiday 2024, something to generate more sales at the end of the quarter.
But so you don't think that the PS4 Pro was a good upgrade?
I mean, I think it was a good upgrade to get more people who haven't bought a PlayStation, maybe like excited. Because gimmicks like 4K, all this, like maybe.
No, but I do remember a lot of people making jokes towards the end of the PS4. Oh, you playing God of War, Red Dead on the base PS4? Oh, your junk must have sounded like an airport, or like like people were.
I think it was a significant and better upgrade when like if you had the base PS4, like 2013 launch model, right? I think then it was a sound investment to make. But because the PS4 Slim, I think, came around the same time the PS4 Pro came out. And I think that was a better console in the sense of, I think it was cheaper. I remember I had a base PS4, it broke, and then I bought a PS4 Slim for like $199 that came with like Spider-Man. And that was a good deal on Black Friday. So I don't think I guess the Pro targets the elitists.
Let me also ask chat just so to see how a chat feels. Chat, do y'all feel like the PS4 Pro was like a worthy upgrade when it came out? Go ahead, Bunkle.
Was it like you're gonna ask me like what I said about if it was a worthy upgrade? Like continue on that.
Yeah.
So I think again, if you had a base PS4, like those shits were kind of janky. Like they even like before the Pro and Slim came out, they kind of did like a secret remodel where like, you know what I'm talking about, like where the glossy PS4 was a thing, and then like they started like cheaping out, and then they like instead of that glossy like finish, they just made it like that other side of the PS4, that might not make sense. But you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you bought your PS4 day one, it had like that, like a fingerprint fucking magnet where like all that shit, like you could like
I don't think
touch it, and it was
that
kind of
wasn't
like
PS4. I think you got that confused with PS3. Or what's that PS4?
nah, it was PS4. Nah, it was PS4.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I just remember because I got my PS4 2016, and that shit didn't happen. Like it was just all regular, like the same texture all around the console.
Because for me,
So I think
for me personally, I just remember when PS4 Pro came out. The one thing that you could say was actually like you noticed a difference is it was way more quiet than the base PS4.
yeah,
Base
that's true. And I think
base
that's what,
PS4
like,
was loud.
that shit was loud. That shit's fan was fucking like a turbo Boeing jet. But you know, I think in that sense, yeah. I mean, if you have the money, if you're that much of a gamer, then yeah, I guess you can just spend the money, sell your base PS4, buy the Pro. But I think for the most consumers who've already made the investment, I mean, there's not even shit to play on PS5, and if the Pro needs to be significant in my mind, like that games that worth 30, because we're seeing a lot of shit that shouldn't be 60 that is at 30. Like if you cared about trash ass Gotham Knights or more recently Dragon's Dogma 2, there is no reason that we should be looking at 30 frames per second on this type of hardware. If the entry level price is 500 and we're getting 30 frames per second, it's kind of just criminal. Like
Well,
I think
the
you're
entry
right
level
where,
is 400 if you get a digital.
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, yeah, but I didn't buy digital. I think I'm not a digital gamer, but I guess I know what you mean.
Mm.
But I feel like just 30 FPS. Like I understand that there's no competing with PC. PC will always trump like PlayStation or consoles in general. But like just the fact that these games, I know they're not like first party, but these are like AAA games. Like Capcom should understand how to use this hardware by now, and to get milk out 30 is kind of unacceptable. So if the PS5 can really, if the PS5 Pro, sorry, can really bust out performance like that, and it's an actual significant upgrade, then I think it justifies its however much more $100, $150 extra price. But if it's just more of like, oh, it looks different. It's coming out holiday 2024. You can buy it. It can do 8K because on the box on PS5 it says you can do 8K, but who's doing 8K on what game anyways?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think it's just a gimmick.
Let me ask you with this. Do you feel like this is more because of the lack of power of the PS5, or is this just bad optimization from certain devs that just can't like have their games perform? Like, is this more on the PS5 just being weak, or is this just on certain devs just not being able to optimize games great on a PS5? Because you have examples of games like Horizon or God of War that do both great. They look great and perform great.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you'll get a game that comes out.
They have help from Sony.
I mean, but
like
it's still like
party...
go ahead.
No. I understand. I know what your argument is, and I agree with you that yeah, some of these devs, like there are examples where good looking games that have high fidelity, high polygon, high all that shit, like look great. But I think it's a little unfair, just a little bit, to like, because first party devs, they have access to the hardware much earlier. Like Santa Monica and Guerrilla, they probably got PS5 dev kits and help from like Sony engineers and shit much more than like Capcom did. So I'm not, even though I was talking shit on Capcom, I can I'm like defending them there, where I understand like they do have help.
I feel like you could make that argument if we in like the first year, bro. We about to be what, 4 years into PS5 now? Like, are we still using that excuse of why we're seeing stuff like this?
You're right. It's just, I feel like now with it's just game development as a whole, where like everything is like, oh, graphics. Like they think that's all that sells. So they want these high fidelity trailers. They want all this, and I don't think performance is being like even prioritized in development. They just want to max out how good the game can look, and in doing so, they sacrifice performance. Even though I think if they took the extra months of development and the extra cost, they could maybe get that 60 FPS. Rebirth could look or like be better optimized. Other games could be more optimized. But I think with gaming now, especially what you saw at Sony itself with the 900 employees layoffs and shit, they're just trying to think about costs, and they're trying to make the game look as best as possible. And focusing on those two things, I think, are kind of counterintuitive because it's gonna be expensive as fuck to make a good-looking game. So like, I think it's just where gaming is prioritizing now. Its performance is out the fucking window, and I don't know. It's a mix of the devs' fault and the PS5 being an issue. I know that's like such a like ride the fence answer, but I think that's what you can like look at as the best possible explanation, if that makes sense.
And to add on to what you just said, I see Steel of Spurs said in chat, all gamers care about is graphics. So that's what the devs focus on. I don't know. I feel like as more and more time goes on, I mean, let me ask this to a chat. Would y'all prefer, because we've seen cases like this to where people like, nah, I mean, with a Rebirth, you see people be like, nope, I cannot play on graphics mode, I need performance mode. Like, do y'all care more so about graphics, or do y'all care about performance? I'm starting to see, as time goes on, more, and it's crazy because if you think about it, console players, we haven't even been getting games at 60 FPS for that long. All of a sudden, these freaking console players out here is like, oh no, I could have never played games at a 30 FPS. Sucker. Sucker, you freaking did it for freaking how many generations? We just really started getting games to perform good at sometimes at 60 FPS. Now console players are like, oh no, I could have never played games at 30 FPS. Sucker, we did. And like I just feel like it is starting to get to the point to where now a lot of console players are kind of turning into frame rate whores over graphics whores. I do still think graphics matter, but I feel like as time goes on, if these console players are not getting games at 60 FPS, I feel like there's more of an outcry for that than graphics now. Personally.
I think okay. I agree, but I think you got to think of how these companies think. Like this in this community and communities like this, then yet like who are more educated and well versed in how gaming works and shit. I think they're gonna say performance because they looked at the Digital Foundry videos, they did their research, seeing all this shit. It's like, oh, why aren't we getting 60 FPS? But I think the more casual, like the people who just walk into their Best Buy, their Walmart, or GameStop, especially when they see those trailers, you got to look like right now. Speaking of Rise of the Ronin again. These people are clowning this game because it looks like a PS3 game. It looks like this. It looks like that. Everyone wants to push the envelope. People are pissed that games don't look like every console generations had that leap from like you had PS1 fucking like low polygon, like fucking pixelated shit, and then jump into the PS2 where you had this like massive shift where you had like graphics, like big graphics, like Metal Gear Solid 2 coming out, like Final Fantasy 10, like just look. In a few years before, you had like just like pixels, and then you have these like high rendered like thing, and then the same thing with PS2 to PS3, another huge leap with HD graphics, even though that generation had that like gray like looking fucking like every game looking gray and like washed out. Even that still was like a big leap. And then from PS3 to PS4, and again with PS4 to PS5, it's like this little leap. You know what I mean? Like
but do you still feel like we're in times to where you're going to see this tremendous graphic leap? Like, I mean, we did go from freaking sprites to now we got like all this stuff, but it's getting to the point like. I mean, I'm not saying that like graphics have like maxed out, but you can't expect the same tremendous leap going from one gen to the next.
I'm not saying that though. I'm not saying that though, but I'm saying I think the casual market wants that. I think when Sony markets their consoles to like, because you got to remember, we're I think the minority. Like, yes, gamers are like we make a big like chunk of it, like who understand how the gaming like landscape works. But most people just want to, especially console gamers, just want to walk into a store, buy the console, buy the game, and have fun. They don't look at reviews. They don't do all. There's a big chunk of the market that's not like living and breathing this shit. You do this for a job. We are just fucking here because we got nothing better to do. But there's some people who just work their 9 to 5, want to play a game, and then just don't give a fuck. They just want it to be fun. They want it to look good. They want to like do that. So when Sony markets their consoles,
no, go. Go.
I'm just saying when Sony markets when Sony markets these games as like these huge, like, whoa, the next generation. I feel like there's a big misconception of like, oh, we want more graphics. We want the jump. Like you saw like the Unreal Engine 5 like thing back in like what 2021 with like the Matrix game.
Okay,
Like,
wait. Okay, because I just see that Jerry said of that when the PS5 came, they shown us that Matrix Awakening demo, bruh. That you know that's not like an actual game. That was just literally like them showing, hey, like this is something that maybe this could like it wasn't something that like But you can't use that as an example of like, oh, this is what like we going to be getting, bro. That was a freaking tech demo. Like, if that, it wasn't even a demo. It was like them just being like, okay, this is.
I'm not your enemy. I agree. I'm not your enemy. I'm not saying that. I'm not advocating that. Oh, the PS5 every game should look like that. But I'm saying like some people followed that because they showed it to them. You got to remember that.
Right, and that was to show off an engine. It had nothing to do with a PS5. Like,
I know,
but go ahead.
It don't matter. If you show that to them, that's what they want. Like, look at fucking Final Fantasy. I don't know if you remember this. Final Fantasy 7 back in like 2006 when the PS3 was coming out. They showed a tech demo of like recreating the opening cutscene of like the Midgar cutscene. And it was just a tech demo. They just wanted to show, oh, look at the big generational leap. Then for years, Square and Sony got hounded because they got a little taste of like, holy shit, what could a Final Fantasy 7 remake actually be? And then they finally had to fucking make that game. You know what I mean? So like some people, once they show like they see this, they're gonna be like, okay, they're not gonna think about game development costs. They're not gonna think about actually optimizing the hardware or how big rendering and shit is. They see, oh, the PS5 can obviously do this. They made this fucking Matrix demo, so all games should look like this. Gaming is a travesty. Gaming's over. Fuck this generation, PS6 or GTA 6. And that's a big chunk of this fucking audience, I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah. I just feel like it's kind of the wrong way to like look at it when they're like showing this like stuff at like this is not like actual games that they're working on. This is just them kind of showing you like the potential of like what a engine might be able to do, but we're far away from getting. I don't know how far away we are, but we're not going to be getting any games that look like how that Matrix demo looks like anytime soon. Like a full game, it's not going to happen.
I agree.
But hey, I appreciate the call and Bunkle. What are you doing for the rest of the weekend, sir?
I'm actually working.
Are you kidding me?
I'm working. I'd work 12 to.
What are you on a break or something?
I mean, I was, but then I came back for the week. I don't live too far from my school, so I just came down.
No, are like you working now?
No, not right now. No.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had like work.
I work tomorrow. But hey, before I go, we have a debt to settle. You know what I'm talking about.
I'll call you on the Discord later.
You okay?
I will. All right, bro.
All right. Have a good rest of your stream.
All right. Ultra, go add me in the upper right hand corner. I'm gonna do one more. Versatile, you ain't getting in again. Let me do Ant for this last one, and then Ant. I think I accepted him. Did I? Hello.
Yo, my fault. Sorry, I remember the question now. It was a lot going on at the time, bro. Yeah. So it was the I feel like it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be $650. No? Is that like a bad?
Oh, for the PS5 5 Pro.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you think?
I'm suspecting it's gonna be like 600 at least. I mean, these are people that saying 500. I just don't think that's realistic.
No, because isn't the base PS5
the base PS5 is 500 at least from my last memory, and ain't the Slim like how much is the PS5 Slim, chat? I low-key forgot about the Slim. Let me look that up, actually.
I think it's like 4, but no, yeah, I think it's it'll be
at
least
the PS5 Slim. Wait, let me. Well, that's a bundle. I mean, on PlayStation's website, it says the PS5 Slim is 500.
Oh, okay, no, so it's just the PS5, just slimmer. It's the base PS5, just slimmer.
Right. So if you suckers are expecting the same price for a PS5 Pro, you got the game twisted. It's gonna be at least 600.
600, yeah. Because what was the difference between the PS4 and the PS4 Pro? $100, right?
The PS4 and the PS4 Pro?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't sell of those no more, but I don't know.
I think it was like $100. That's why I'm basing it off $100.
Yeah.
And it won't be anything crazy because people are saying like the PS5 Pro is gonna be like leaps ahead of the base PS5, which the PS5 already runs things pretty good.
I just hate when they like say that because I remember them saying the same thing for PS4 Pro, like, oh, this is gonna be leaps ahead of PS4, and in reality, and then once it drops, it's really, I mean, it might be like a an upgrade here or there, but it's not like any like significant.
It was nothing. It was like a little graphics upgrade or performance boost a little bit, but and then they say like, I know I'm probably gonna go off topic, but you think GTA 6 won't be fucking 60 FPS on PS? Like, you think it's not gonna run good on the normal PS5? Or do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna get into that later, but I mean, people are saying that they would buy a PS5 Pro just for GTA 6. So if people are going out to buy a PS5 Pro expecting GTA 6 to run good on it, it better run, it'll better perform at 60 FPS. Because if people are going out buying a PS5 Pro essentially for GTA 6 to have that game be like, great, if GTA 6 drops, and even if you own a PS5 Pro and that junk is still being played at 30 FPS, oh, these ponies finna be crying. Because it's like, okay, so why did we upgrade again?
I swear it's gonna run fine like on the normal one. I don't understand why they saying that.
Well, people were saying that if it drops on PS5, like the base is gonna be like at like 30 FPS or maybe 40 FPS. But
aren't all these games? Well, I know GTA 6 is gonna be a crazy ass game, but aren't all these games now dropping at 60 like base? I don't think.
I mean, the games that do have like a 60 frames. I mean, most games now they drop with a mode that you want to play in. But again, take something like Rebirth for instance. A lot of times, if you switch to performance mode, you gotta essentially sacrifice the graphics, and it's really like all based on that. I think people are trying to play GTA 6 and have like just the entire game be both visually good and perform good. And I feel like
story though, that shit was glorious.
I think like a lot of people think if you get GTA 6 on base PS5 that you're gonna have to sacrifice something if you want to play it at 60 frames per second. I don't think people are willing to do that when GTA 6 drops. So that's why people are like, oh, I might need a PS5 Pro for that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would think like 600 or maybe max 650 maybe. But
600, 650, yeah. You think that's coming out this year or next year?
Supposedly it's supposed to come out later this year, but we'll see.
You think like the same window of like when the normal PS5 came out, like November holiday time type shit?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
All right, Ant. What are you doing for the rest of the night, brother?
Probably just watching your stream. I ain't really got shit else to do. So
you ain't got your girl? What are you, bro?
Stop talking to me, bro. I'm
He hung up on me. I'm just asking the question. But yeah, I mean, with the PS5 Pro, again, there's rumors that, well, I mean, it most likely is going to drop later this year. Leaks have been put out about how the specs is going to be, and how it's going to be like 45% more faster than the base PS5. And again, if I had to predict a price, I'm saying at least at the very minimum 600. And I just feel like people thinking that it's going to be 500, you're kidding yourself. A PS5 Slim costs 500. A base PS5 costs 500. Like, if you actually want to see an upgrade, console players have to be willing to spend a little bit more money. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see once a Sony like actually has more to say about it. Good thing we was just talking about GTA 6, because I did want to get into I don't know if y'all heard the news, but apparently, I mean, it's not nothing official yet, but GTA 6 production has been reportedly falling behind. Rockstar urges the staff to return to office to avoid delay. This comes from Kotaku. People was talking about this, I think, yesterday, I believe, and it's already kind of being talked about that, GTA 6 might get delayed to 2026. Suckers is already talking about that before we even see another see like a freaking gameplay trailer or nothing. So it says let me see what it says right here. Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely one of the most anticipated games in history, with millions of players around the world waiting for any scrap of info or screenshot of the upcoming open world crime sim. However, as remote workers struggle with an unwanted return to office mandate from Rockstar Games, Kotaku has learned from sources with knowledge of the game's development process that GTA 6 could miss its 2025 release window and slip into 2026. The game got officially unveiled in December of 2023 after that 2022 leak that dropped. And we all know that we're looking forward to GTA 6. So this is nothing that's been like completely confirmed that, hey, GTA 6 is getting delayed, but apparently like it has fallen behind a lot, and people are I guess they're kind of anticipating a delay potentially happening with this game, and it might possibly get pushed back to 2026. If that happens, I mean, are you guys prepared for a GTA 6 delay? Is this something that, me personally, I definitely think a GTA 6 delay is coming. I hope it don't get pushed back a whole damn year to 2026, but the way games get delayed today, you would be kidding yourself if you think that GTA 6 is not going to get at least one delay. You're kidding yourself. Like, it's going to get delayed at least one time. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed. Like, all of the big games, I think freaking God of War Ragnarok got a delayed. Horizon Forbidden West got it. Like, almost every like big game, it gets delayed at least one time now. It would suck if it got pushed. Vortex said, I say it will come out October 2025. Better delayed than not to be broken. Shit on release. I mean, yeah, Dread Knight, yeah, but you gotta, I mean, there's a lot of people that essentially you got some suckers trying to cling on to life just so they can play GTA 6, and they gotta cling on for another year. I don't know. Suckers might be like, man, just take me out. Just take me out. But yeah, this is something that this had came out yesterday, where like, I mean, it didn't like, I don't feel like it blew up or nothing like that, but yeah, I mean, an apparent delay could be in the future for a GTA 6. And again, I'm just like, most people, I feel like we don't want GTA 6 to drop and it not be ready. If you guys remember the release of GTA 5, I don't really think it was bad, but it didn't have the online with it. I think we had to wait like a few months for them to add the online for a GTA. And GTA 5 online for me, like once it came out, it was nowhere near what we thought it was, and I kind of just left after that. But now GTA on online today is like turned into this big thing, but it took them years to get to this point. So So with GTA 6, I do, think that people are especially with the hype that this game has, people are wanting this game to be like essentially like the first game that really shows you what these next gen consoles are capable of doing. So I'm all down for a delay for this game. I want them to take however much time they have, but if this junk gets pushed back to 2026, I don't know if people are prepared for that. I really don't. Chat, would you be for waiting until 2026 instead of 2025 for a GTA 6? Thoughts, chat? The Take Two devs are becoming Captain Crunch. No, probably. Yes. No. Absolutely not. Yes. People got no choice to prepare. The worst they could do is cry on Twitter. I mean, yeah. Already waited this long. What's another year? As long as they need, I'll wait until 2030 if it's needed. Nah, we ain't waiting for that long, bro. Out of that point, I might as well just sign out and just get on PC or something. Well, it will be dropped on PC by then. Versatile, I'm not trying to do the same calls with like the same people. I'm trying to get like newer faces, newer voices. I'm not gonna be doing multiple calls for the same people. It should just drop the PC version, right? Like that's because again, most times if you look at all of the at least GTA 4 and 5, they drop on consoles first, and it takes like what, a year and a half, 2 years to drop on PC. And we gotta wait that long to freaking 2030 with what's his name said. We might as well just, but nah, Versatile. I haven't called. Are you trying to call a PlayStation? I actually see I got a lot of holy crap. My bad. I got a lot of this will be more. This is the first one, so it'll be more organized as we do this more and more. Look at all these freaking friend requests I got. The Regis is trying to call in. Regis, are you there? I see your mic is muted, sir. All right, Horn, Warrior. Regis, are you there, buddy? I'm gonna move on to the next person. How do I call in? I'll call you, PlayStation Gamer. Yellow? I said yellow.
Just making sure everything's connected.
Yes, yeah, I hear you loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, because your stream's a little delayed, so it's hard to tell. Like it's you're trying to coordinate everything.
Yeah. What's going on though, man? What have you got to say on the topic at hand, sir?
Grand Theft Auto 6. I think people need to stop waiting for this fucking game and play new games. Because my God, this is ridiculous. Come on, man. Can we just acknowledge the fact Rockstar has been bum developers? I mean, don't get me wrong. Red Dead Redemption 2 is great, but how's that online doing? Yeah. I think the Red Dead fans know how I'm talking about.
You don't think Rockstar is a good developer?
I'm not saying they're not good, but they take so damn long to get something done, and then it's like, if it doesn't take off right away, then they just drop it. It's
I mean,
Red Dead.
You're speaking specifically of the online, though, right?
Yeah, Red Dead Online. But
I mean,
GTA Online, because it was so successful, they kept it going to the point that they canceled single player stuff in order to keep the online going.
But GTA isn't just about the online. It's also about the single player.
That's true too, and I'm not saying GTA 6 is going to be bad, but if you're buying a $600 potential console for GTA 6, and the game might get delayed, and that's like the worst thing that happened in your life, You need better priorities. You need to go get a girlfriend. You need to go get some kids, and then maybe eventually Grand Theft Auto 6 will come out.
But I mean, I guess for me, like, do you think that are you excited for GTA 6?
Yes and no. Like, it's kind of like, okay, cool, it's a new Grand Theft Auto, but I've been burnt on so many games that look cool. I need to see more gameplay. I need to see more of what I'm doing outside of CGI trailers or story trailers. Like, show me the actual gameplay.
I mean, but Rockstar has built up a reputation over the years, even, I mean, despite what you may think of them, that when their games come out, they're always some of the most detailed. They have a lot of content in them.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can say what you want about Red Dead Redemption 2 on a line. You better not say nothing about the story mode, because that jump was a masterpiece.
Red Dead 2's story is damn near perfect for me. The only thing I had a problem with was the epilogue, and that was about it.
Right, and even with GTA 6, like, we'll know most likely when a GTA 6 drops, it's not going to have the online portion. We're going to have to wait for that. So people are going to be just playing the single player, but people are okay with that because they know how much they're still going to love playing I feel like in a GTA's case, the single player is just as important as the online. The online is just as important, but some people, they are fine just playing the story mode because they know it's going to have a lot of content. People are interested in the characters in the story already based off of the first trailer. A lot of people are waiting for that.
Yeah, but then you also got those same people, some people out there are like, oh, it's woke because there's a woman in it. I'm like, did you guys not just play Red Dead 2? The most badass woman ever?
After that first trailer dropped, I ain't hear no woke stuff no more.
Oh, it's just people just trying to get clicks and tips. They're just trying to get all that, extra money out of people.
So do you think a GTA 6 might get a push back to 2026?
I think if they keep hearing that 60 FPS is such a big deal, yeah, it's a possibility. Because, like, I'm sorry, I'm also kind of the camp of, like, we should not be putting up with 30 FPS for these consoles. Last generation, okay, fine, cool. But now it's like we have standards now. And you see Sony, they're like, hey, we're at least offering you a performance mode most of the time. So why can't the rest of the industry do this too?
I mean, I feel like these games are giving you an option of what mode you want to play in, but the issue, like, again, take something like Rebirth for instance. You play in performance mode, but the graphics kind of take a hit, and
yes,
console players are getting to the point where they want both.
But man, I'm telling you right now, none of that means anything to me when I'm sitting there riding a chocobo and trying to kill a giant fucking snake. Come on, man. Like, let's be real here. As far as like the PS5 Pro, I think it's gonna be $600 as well. And man, that's the hardest sell in the world for me. $600 for a console that right now, let's be real, the PS5 is pretty damn dry up there. Yeah, you got some third-party developers pulling the weight, but it's like, unless Sony's got some secret guns underneath their freaking wrist, I don't know what they're doing. They fucking canceled The Last of Us Online and then later regret buying Bungie as a whole. Why would we buy these guys?
I agree with you there, but all right, man. I appreciate the call in, bro.
Oh, yeah, sorry if I got a little harassy on the chat.
No. You're cool. You're cool. All right, bro. But thanks for the
thanks for having me on, man.
All right. You can't get both. It's impossible, even with the highest specs on these. No, I'm saying that is what console players are starting to want now. Versatile, but I mean, let's see. Edward wants to call in. Yellow.
Hello.
Edward, how is your day going, buddy? Bro, it's freaking.
You know, just
why do I keep accepting your call? How many times you gonna call in and not have nothing to say?
I have something to say now.
What's up?
So my PS5 can't handle Spider-Man 2, so I need that PS5 Pro right now.
How can your PS5 handle Spider-Man 2?
Bro, I platinum the game, and then after 3 minutes, my shit just turns off. I play the game, can't even fucking play it now. I can't handle GTA 6, bro. This shit turns off.
I mean, I never had that issue when I was playing Spider-Man. This guy. Do you have something to say about GTA 6, sir?
It's gonna get delayed October 2025, probably.
Oh, but you still think it's gonna come out this year? I mean, next year. But you think it's gonna be delayed till October?
Yeah, well, I think. I mean, Red Dead 2 didn't have 60 FPS, so it's not really that big of a deal. I feel like.
Yeah, but that was on PS4. I feel like people are now expecting. I mean, again, if people are gonna go out and buy a PS5 Pro, I don't feel like, and I still remember Red Dead Redemption 2 was getting complaints on PS4. Like, man, this game feels like kind of muddy, and like people were saying like I remember a lot of my Twitch chat saying that they couldn't really play the game because the controls just fell off and the 30 frames per second. So people were complaining about that.
The gameplay's bad and shit.
So if they drop GTA 6 on PS5 and they still playing at 30 FPS, it's gonna be that times 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, all them Latina BBWs are just like the frames just drop, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sir. I appreciate your input on the topic.
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right. Sounds like a PS5. It's not. I mean, you could say that, but don't call the stream. Could call Sony support. Right, with the Spider-Man. I don't know what this guy was saying. But let's move on to the I got two more topics actually. Again, this is the first time for this show. I don't know what this thing is going to eventually turn into, but I want it to be like our show, not just mine. But what this turns into the future, I do plan on it's not going to be just about gaming, but we'll see what happens in the future. Wanted to move on to the great man known as Akira Toriyama. We all know that this man has recently passed away. Rest in peace to this great man that got a lot of us through our childhoods watching one of the greatest shows of all time in the Dragon Ball series. You guys do also know that recently Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just showed up, and they had a gameplay showcase for that game, and a lot of people are hyped for that. And you know, it like each time these games come out, you always have to think about this man, because he has forever changed the game for a lot of us, and a lot of people that are into the Dragon Ball series. This is a series that's not going nowhere. It continues to get more and more popular as time goes on. So I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all feel that the Dragon Ball series is the most influential anime of all time? And also, I wanted to get y'all thoughts on the Sparking Zero gameplay showcase that was recently shown off, and do you guys plan on getting that? When I seen the showcase for that, and again, I wasn't like hype for it, but I did plan on getting it. I kind of want Fighters 2 more than this, but that showcase that they recently had showing off that game, it looked really good, and I do plan on getting it. And as more and more of these games drop, it's just like, man, like this series just is going to keep on going. And you know, Dragon Ball will always have a place in my heart, always. Yes, without question, without a doubt. Yeah, I'm now watching Dragon. Wow, Horn said I am now watching Dragon Ball Z for the first time now. You got a lot of stuff to catch up on, my brother. Cell Saga, Frieza Saga, Majin Buu Saga, King Gohan's whole arc. We just recently watched Superhero on my Twitch. My first time seeing that movie. It was pretty good. Yes, even though I love One Piece, Akira thought the Naruto creator and One Piece creator win. Yeah, I mean, and even if it's not one of your favorite like series of all time, most likely a lot of your favorite animes today would not even exist without the Dragon Ball series and without Akira. I feel like it might not be the best, but as far as the influence goes, it don't get no bigger than the Dragon Ball series at all. Imagine getting into a show just... What you mean, Delian? I mean, I don't think... This man said, imagine getting into a show just because someone dies. I mean, when people decide to get in, I mean, not everybody. I still feel like people find out more and more about shows as time goes on. Like, there's not no set time to where you can get into a show. I mean, if that's how you first hear about it, and that's what makes you get into the show, I mean, so be it. I would say Pokemon and DBZ are both influential, not just... Well, no, Matt, I'm not saying that DBZ is the only thing that has had influence, but I'm saying, like, as one of the more influential shows out there that started a lot of the stuff that you see today, it is one of the top things out there. Not saying it's the only thing. But what did you guys think of the Sparking Zero showcase? If you guys seen that, or AKA Tenkaichi 4, what did you guys think of that? It looked amazing. I have not watched One Piece or Naruto. I haven't either, honestly. Should I? Leave it down in the comments below. Looked good, looks great. Don't think I'm gonna grab it though. Day of one purchase. And this is gonna be my first 3D Dragon Ball game I probably bought since maybe, was it Tenkaichi 3? No, Xenoverse was the last one that I bought. And I wasn't really a fan of Xenoverse like that. At least the first one. I heard 2 was a lot better, but yeah, after seeing that showcase, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I did not play Raging Blast De Niro. I don't know if that one was good. I didn't play the Rage and Blast games. I didn't play the what else did they have? Because they had so many Dragon Ball games throughout history. I didn't play Kakarot. I didn't play Rage and Blast. I didn't play not all of the Tenkaichi games neither. I didn't play Burst Limit. Got a call. Yellow. I say yellow. All right. How you gonna call at me and then when I answer you say nothing? Stage fright, perhaps? But yeah, that showcase was looking amazing. Well, not amazing, but it was looking better than I expected. I definitely need to see more, but versatile, I can't be mad at that. I really can't. You missed out. What, on Rage and Blast? The combat definitely improved in Sparking Zero. I'm picking it up. I played almost all of the fighting games. Yeah, I think this is going to be my return back to those 3D games, because just like I said in my vid, if y'all have seen it, I've always felt that the Dragon Ball games, at least for me, I've always enjoyed the 2D ones more than the 3D ones. But I mean, after seeing that showcase and fighters is kind of don't know if we getting a sequel, I'm like, you know what, this one actually does look good. And then when they showed the stuff with Broly in it and the gameplay, it looks good. So you gonna run tournaments on stream for Sparkers? I don't know about tournaments, but I'm gonna definitely be playing with viewers in that for sure. Black Myth Wukong game. Might think about no Black Myth. But yeah, let's end this junk off. I did want to give you guys I was gonna do a vid for this, but I mean I still might, but I did want to speak on it here before I end this off. Bro, I've literally been doing YouTube. My 15th anniversary on YouTube was like January 26th. I've been on YouTube half my life. Or damn near half my life. And, you know, I might not be the biggest, like, you know, channel out there, but, you know, for the people that have stuck around with me for 15 years, man, I wanted to give a shout out to you guys, bro. 15 years I've been doing this junk, and, like, I'm still, you know, I'm still having fun doing this. You know, it's still fun to talk to you guys. I still have that like passion with connecting with other people that share my same interest that I have, and this stuff that we do with gaming and stuff like that. I know I have been trying to wait. I thought that was okay. That's just delayed. I thought it was showing something else on the screen. I have been trying to like branch out and do like different things. Suckers are seeing me doing like wrestling content now, sir. You just becoming a wrestling channel after literally 15 years of doing this junk. I do a few wrestling vids. Suckers think I'm a wrestling channel now. No, sucker, I'm just trying to branch off into other other things I like doing. The stuff with the e-bikes and stuff that I do. Like, this junk has definitely been stressful at a times, and like, you know, at a times thinking like, man, I don't know how much longer I could do this, or I kind of want to like quit and give up. But for everyone that is like stuck with me and supported in some way, if you left a like on a vid that I did, or left a comment on the vid, or you've donated on Twitch, or left a super chat on YouTube, I really want you guys to know, man, I really do appreciate you guys, me doing this junk for this long and still having interest in doing it and still having a passion to do it. I also want to encourage you guys, if there's any of you guys that might want to start up a channel or Twitch, and you've always like thought about doing it, but you're just not as sure about, bro, take a step in doing it. You'll, you know, see if you enjoy it. You know, you don't really need much these days to start up a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel. Most of these consoles can now stream directly to a Twitch. You just need a little webcam or your phone even. So yeah, for someone like me that has been doing this for as long as I have been doing it, and now I'm lucky enough to, I've been doing this full of time since like 2018. If I could do this junk, I'm sure you guys can do this, because I'm no one special at all. So yeah, I definitely wanted to give you guys a round of applause, because even though I put in a lot of effort and time into doing this, I could not have done this without you guys. So for everyone that's in chat right now, I wanted to give you guys a shout out for continuing to support a brother through thick and thin. You know, throughout my imperfections and flaws, and, you know, maybe bad game takes I've had over the years. You gave Watch Dogs a 9 out of 10, buddy. I'll never trust another gaming opinion that you throw out. Alright, but you stuck by, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So I really want to appreciate, I really want to thank you guys for that, and yeah, big shout outs to y'all. Last but not least, any suggestions from, because again, I this show is definitely gonna be something I do at least once a month. The thing is though, I don't know if I want, I don't know, again, I don't know what this is going to be. I don't necessarily, I mean, it might turn into a podcast, I don't know, but I'm not really going for like a podcast. This is only going to be once a month. This is not going to be like a weekly thing. But I'm gonna be very interested in seeing what this turns into. You guys can leave any suggestions in the chat, or once you see the whole VOD for this on my channel, you could leave it in the comment section below. If you guys have any suggestions of things that you would like to see. Again, if any of my patrons see this, because they're still supporting me when I literally don't be doing nothing. I still be having people like literally pledge to my Patreon when I haven't advertised this junk in years. And I'm like, man. So you guys will be able to co-host some of the shows with me. You could throw in some topics that you might want us to go over. Again, I don't want all of this to be just about gaming. I do want to I like touching on, like, you guys know how I like to do the mental state check vids. Like, so I might mix in like a little bit of like life talk with this, so it's not just going to be about just gaming. I want us to be able to talk about everything. I don't want to get into no like religion or no politics or nothing like that, but we might have some life topics here and there. We might talk about some trendy topics or like sports or stuff like that, but it'll be gaming mixed in. I'm just interested to see what this is going to evolve into over time. So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all coming through the first show. I know it was kind of unorganized a little bit, but that's to be expected. It'll get better over time. Also, before I forget, I got a lot to say before I end this junk. If any of you guys want to join the Discord server, because I know a lot of my YouTube crowd isn't really in the Discord server. If you do, upper right hand corner, that is my Discord name. So send me a friend request on Discord. I'll accept you as a friend, and then send me a message on Discord saying, hey brother, hey, is this the guy that gave Watch Dogs a 9 out of 10? Hey, can you add me to your server? And then I'll add you in. Don't say that, but I'll add you in. I'll add you to the Discord server so we could get more and more people in there. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the first show. To all of the call-ins, thank you. All of the people that called in. Look forward to some more vids that I'm working on right now. Suckers know my Twitch folks. I'm still working on the Twitch comp. The Twitch comp is being worked on. So, if you don't see me streaming as much, just know I'm trying to still finish this Twitch comp. And yeah, you guys will see me on YouTube when I upload my next video. But yeah, man, shout out to everyone who came through the stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all night and weekend, whatever you guys are doing. Please be safe out here in these next gen of streets. I hope you guys are doing good, and hope your families are doing good. Hope your mental health is good and all that. And I will catch you guys in my next video or stream. But next time, I love y'all. We out.